So hello, and here we go again. This is day 4 in Italy. We're in Milan, and look at this. We're at the big Duomo cathedral. We've driven down to the train station. We found the tube, or the, what do you call it here? Metro, could be, yeah, maybe the metro. Found our station and managed to get down here. We had some help from a family that we sort of asked help and directions for, which is really good. Thank you. If you ever come across this video, which I very much doubt because I didn't even tell you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're here.
Milan.
We're here. We've literally just come out the subway, which was over that way, and now we're going to have a mooch round and have a look and just snap a few pictures. And again, it's a case of so I don't know, spray, pray, and play, and just take as many as we can. So the plan was to get a ticket and go up on the roof. You can actually walk on the rooftops, but we can't get in until 1 o'clock. Even though we're here bright and early in the morning, and it's still quite a few people around, and this is tourist central. I've never seen so many phones and people taking photographs. Well, I have, maybe Piccadilly Circus, but yeah, pretty crazy. But it's quite famous, I suppose. I suppose. So the plan is we're heading into the gallery, and this is one massive big glass dome. Huge place, and there's a tradition. You've got to spin on the ball of your foot. I think it's anti-clockwise left.
I think so.
For good luck. Let's have a look. We'll give it a go. Be one of these square spots somewhere. Here it is. So yes, it is. So you stand on the ball's testicles, basically. So you're supposed to spin on the ball's testicles, and you'll see that there's thousands and thousands of people done this. You can see the divot in the ground. Go for it.
Do it.
Yeah, then. That's 3. So you can see it's pretty famous. People are just non-stop. We've had a crazy go. We've had a spin. Apparently it's 3 times. 3 times spin. I think it's anti-clockwise left. Yeah, but you can see the big divot in the ground where people have been doing this for years and years and years. And it's worn through the tiles, through the concrete, and wearing away, polishing a hole in the ground. Absolutely amazing. You see the people one after the other, Crazy, innit? Superstitions, eh? Standing on the bull's testicles. Okay, I think it's time for coffee. I've just taken a couple of shots of the ceiling. Hopefully I've managed to line it up. And I know there's some Christmas decorations up there, but hey-ho. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get all the corners lined up, but if it works, it's coming up on the screen now. And it was all done handheld. Right, coffee?
Oh, yes.
Coffee. Right, let's go. Oh, and if you didn't know, this is the place for all the biggest brand names, i.e. Gucci, Prada, Rolex, yeah, Rolex is up there, Louis Vuitton, they're all here apparently, and Campariano, I think that's a champagne or something, isn't it? But yeah, massive brands. So the coffees are out. We've got a croissant as well. And what a view we got. Having a cathedral behind us. Not bad, eh? Stick my face in it. Whew, coffee and cake done. Looks like the cathedral's under work as well at the moment. There's a lot of people up on the roof, constantly under work.
Yeah, because the moment
I suppose,
that
yeah, when they get to the end, they've got to start again.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like painting bridges, isn't it? But it's a massive cathedral, very, very pretty, with Daleks. It's actually got Daleks on it. Wow, you never thought that they actually have Daleks on the side of a cathedral. And you think I'm joking, don't you? Let me show you this. So she might not be an actually fully fledged photographer, but my friend here does like to take a few photos on her phone. And she's always trying. Mind, you've got a good trainer now, haven't you? That's pretty. What?
Take those tickets, you know what I want.
What are they for? Do we need to keep them?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to keep these. Oh, the tickets to going into Duomo. Let's put them away somewhere safe. Got a habit of losing things. So anyway, Daleks. What I was saying there. Look at these here, just there. Tell me they're not Daleks. You can't, can you? So they came and they built this cathedral. Good old Daleks, eh? If you don't know what a Dalek is, you do need to Google it. So it looks like we're going up on the roof. We've just come in and waved our ticket in front of the man, and he just, well, we didn't show him the time. So we're going to go up and have a look. Next stop at the top. Well, maybe. Depends what we see on the way through. Stairs. Right, so we're inside the cathedral at the moment, and this is massive. This is pretty big. And it's got like stone ceilings as well. And these pillars in the middle are just huge, holding this roof up. Absolutely huge. And it's not really my favourite thing to do, but when you're in a place like this, you've got to have a look round, haven't you? And full security on the doors, got to go through your bags, your pockets and everything. No knives, glass and all that sort of stuff. Wow, pretty big. There's some impressive stuff in here. There really is. There's some massive, big organ. It's just amazing. And there's a famous sculpture down here of somebody or another that got skinned alive. And he carries his skin over his shoulder. Yeah, I'm not very, you know me, I'm not a religious, technical, clever person for stuff like that, but yeah, it's quite a famous sculpture. check out this. Look at these stained glass windows. They're not just like any old stained glass windows. They are massive, and there's so much detail on them. Back outside again now, which is good, needs a bit of fresh air. But yeah, that was pretty impressive. And now we've come and had a quick nose and said hello to old Leonardo. There he is, Mr. Leonardo himself. Well, not quite himself, it's more like a stone sculpture. And there's a museum or an art gallery of his over there, which we won't be going to. Leonardo da Vinci. I really don't care for standing around looking at old bits of painting, even though it's supposed to be pretty good. Okay, so this is one of the most famous opera houses in the world, apparently so. So let's get a quick phone snap and a quick, maybe a quick snappy snap, and we're moving on. Because you can, there's nothing to take pictures of apart from the building. So let's just get a few for record. Making our way back to the massive queue so we can get up onto the cathedral roof. It's going to take us, we've got an hour or so to get up on the roof for the tickets, but it's going to take us that to get in the queue. So we're going to get in the queue, wait around, and whilst walking along, back behind me there, come to a corner of the building, that corner there, and really sharp and really angular. And I've taken a couple of quick shots of it in amongst all the people, but hopefully it'll come out because it looks really cool on the back of the camera. I'm just making sure it's trying to keep it sharp. And it's actually a McDonald's in there, weirdly or not. But yeah, awesome looking shapes. Yeah. interesting one. Not on my list of things to do is going into museums and art galleries and things like that, but that, wow, there's a lot in there in a small space. There's an awful lot in there. Masses of history. I got to see the Daleks in there again. But no, I've taken loads of photographs and I'm going to put them up on the screen now, and I'm just going to play a little bit of music and just have a little look at the photographs, because there's a lot of details, a lot of architecture in there. There's a lot of age and detail, and I just think you just need to take a moment and just enjoy it. And it's just a small glimpse of what you get to see if you go in that gallery. Amazing. Well, it's a museum, not a gallery, it's a museum. Well, I'm no stranger to walking up a few stairs to get to a rooftop. You've seen me in the past going up onto Nantwich Church, but this is going to be a long way up. So we've taken the stairway. You can actually get a lift, I think, as well, but that's a different ticket and a different entrance. And again, top security, high security, checking for any bags and pockets and stuff. But let's get going. We've got a rooftop to see. This is random, isn't it? This is the actual roof of the cathedral that we're actually standing on. It's not lead, it's marble. And you've got all these pinnacles and spires and things and stuff. And you really are up on the roof. And to have this open as a tourist attraction is absolutely incredibly insane. This just gets better and better. Look at this. As you come up on the next steps and you come through the Nocturne, you get to see all the little pinnacles at the top, all the spires, all the artwork, the fretwork and everything like that. Absolutely amazing. There's definitely a photograph along here. I'm going to try and do my best with the camera, but I don't think the camera can do this any justice. It's got to be seen with your own eyes. What an amazing thing this is. I just can't get over the fact there's so many people on the roof taking selfies. I would never have known. Really wouldn't. You have to be here to see it. Haven't quite had enough stairs yet, so we're at the end of the cathedral, just about to go up the side, so we'll be able to look down into the square, and then yeah, we're going up to the next tier, up to the next level, and you can see we had a lot of footfall on these stones, on these steps, very polished. Now we're up on the top, now we're on the roof itself. You can see how big a span this is, how big the roof is, just looking down. And it's still amazing me how many people are up here on this roof. There's no actual weight limit as you're coming in, so you can obviously we're on our way down. First set of steps done, as you can see behind me. Make our way over the roof and come back down the other side. And this side is all under work. I don't know if it's been replacement or not, but there's lots of, obviously the scaffolding's up and the boarding, but the marble's all very clean and very shiny, so I don't know whether it's actually just been cleaned. I saw a date over there, 2014, so I don't know if that's a piece that's been added, but this is all very, very clean and shiny. Time to hit the tube again. We've got to move across town because there's something else on the list to see and visit, and a little bit of a different change, I think, rather than the old cathedrals, something more modern and very interesting to be honest. We are in Jewel, the one that's been pressed a lot.